Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Capricorn, weekly singles love reading for Capricorn. Hope you guys are all well. You can see I have a sunflower here. Yes, it's real. It's out of my garden. I thought I'd bring it in and put it here for that new energy. And very earthy because it's real. So let's have a look for single Capricorns. New love prospects, connections. This one wants to come out. Yeah, so definitely somebody here has been kind of trapped in their thoughts here. Self-imposed trap. It's an energy of not wanting to repeat things. Okay, but somebody keeps doing the same thing over and over. Yeah. There we have Six of Cups. Someone's reminiscing. That could be just somebody here who's doing a lot of thinking, reminiscing. Okay. It's also an energy of rinse and repeat. Maybe some of you are single parents. You're very focused on your children, but it really looks like someone longing for love, but they keep doing the same thing over and over. King of Cups, yeah. Someone's thinking about you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who's just emotionally mature. So I feel it really looks now, definitely, that someone is longing for love. Someone can't stop thinking about you, Capricorn. Who is this person? Maybe someone you knew when you were young. Maybe they have children. It's someone who could be longing for children. Someone who's never had children. And we have a Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's, apprehensive. They're definitely someone, maybe someone who acts like they're not interested, but they are. Maybe that's what they keep doing. But they are focused on money, definitely. But it's a person who wants something to be successful. They're hoping. So it has to do with maybe a communication. We'll see. Two of Pentacles, somebody procrastinating, weighing the pros and the cons. They're fantasizing, looking at all the possibilities. Ooh. Someone here is definitely about to make a choice, maybe between yourself and someone else. Could be someone reminiscing about you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy right there. Cycle ending, new cycle beginning. Someone's procrastinating. I don't really feel juggling. I actually feel procrastinating, struggle, trying to make a choice. They're looking at the possibilities, kind of fantasizing. See, they're looking at their feelings, their emotions. Maybe there's other options, or maybe they maybe feel like you do. But more often not, it's just an energy of procrastination, and pretty heavy procrastination too. So looks like someone's ending a cycle. Well, maybe there was something on and off here. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody who had something on, you had something on and off with, but it's almost like back and forth, on and off. One minute this person's kind of in their head, procrastinating. The next minute, this is a person who, they want things to definitely go in their favor. There's no doubt. This is a person who wants things, but it's one minute they feel like they will, the next minute they feel like they won't. They're definitely focused on work, so they're probably doing this while they're at work, or you work with this person. Yeah, there we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, very curious, very logical. This is someone who's curious. I feel this is somebody who, like I say, it really looks more like they're just procrastinating, trying to make a choice. Now, it is possible there was something that was on and off, but I feel it's a person who can't stop thinking. They're reminiscing here. Someone's longing for love. This could be someone who's ending. Maybe they've had something that's on and off, and they're kind of thinking about you, but with this energy, it's definitely a person letting go of their options. They want things to go in their favor. It's a person who's curious and logical. So I feel this is possibly somebody who is trying to gain some kind of clarity here. See? I feel they're clearing something up. If they have other options, they're clearing them out. But I feel like there's a person who can't stop thinking about you. Oh my goodness, this card wanted to come out. Yeah, so a little Libra. So it's justice and balance. This is someone who's thinking marriage, commitment. Yeah, it's energy of somebody very logical. So I feel it has to do with, could be someone weighing the pros and the cons, whether you're the right person or if they should reach out, because it looks like they're thinking of reaching out. This is a card of communication. This is someone who will probably be very careful how they communicate, what they say. Okay? Yeah. But I'm not feeling a negative energy with this. We'll find out what this is all about. But it has to do with marriage, commitment, justice, whether someone's right Yeah, if you had something on and off with the person, or you worked someplace that was on and off, maybe you had something with this person. Let's have a look at the Six of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, temperance. Someone tempering their passions, their emotions, definitely. It's energy of someone being patient. Yeah, so this is energy where I feel someone's kind of taking a little moment here to pull back and see things differently. Someone's reminiscing. They're seeing things differently. This is someone who may have felt you weren't the right person. Maybe you had something on and off, but they're definitely feeling different about this. Yeah, they're obsessed with you. This is someone who's obsessed. Capricorn. Yeah, this is someone crazy about you. They're going to communicate at some point, but they're going to be very careful. They're choosing their words wisely. You see, they want this to work. So I feel this is somebody who, maybe it's someone who's reached out some way, because often the Page of Pentacles is a person who reaches out in a way where they don't really tell you what they want, because they're so apprehensive that things won't go in their favor. You see, maybe they feel like you have other options. But this is an energy of someone who's going to put more effort into communicating. Very logical, though. Okay, it's not overly emotional, but they're definitely very curious. I feel it's somebody you may have worked with, maybe a long time ago. Somebody who was obsessed with you. Well, they're reminiscing. Okay, someone's reminiscing. They're definitely pulling back. They've pulled back. They're looking at things differently. They see you differently. Okay. This could be just someone who's different than your usual type, or that's the way they feel about you. Definitely something to do with work, maybe a bit of a workaholic. So, yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is definitely a person who's feeling pretty enthusiastic. See, Queen of Wands energy. Interesting. They find you sexy, charming. Definitely someone who knows what they want. So, yeah, it could be someone who's not sure if you're their type or if you're the right person, but they can't stop thinking about you. They're definitely feeling very enthusiastic, you see. This is also a person who often feels a little pressure. This is someone who will decide when they're ready, because if they feel pressure, they have a tendency to kind of back out. So it could be someone where you've had, there's been an on and off. Someone who rushes in, rushes out. So... and it could be yourself. I feel like, I say, there's someone who can't stop thinking about you. And if you've had an on and off situation with another person, this is someone different than your usual type. But I feel it's you. You're different. And they can't stop thinking about you. So I really feel this is someone who's feeling pretty enthusiastic. But at some point here, I feel this is that back and forth where one minute they feel one way, the next minute another. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. There you are, Capricorn. Yeah. I feel like it has to do with work. I feel like you may have worked with this person, maybe even your first job or, sometime in the past. They're reminiscing. It's an energy of someone who's pulling back and seeing things different. Okay. Maybe you're different. Okay. Maybe there's something different about you. They want to talk or communicate here. Let's have a look at this Two of Pentacles. Back and forth, on and off, a bit of struggle, procrastination. Yeah, they got a King of Wands energy. This is somebody with a King of Wands energy. Yeah, this is a person I feel they're just back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Will it go in my favor? This is an energy of putting a lot of effort into a communication. So this is often a person who doesn't put a lot of effort into the way they communicate. So with that Queen of Pentacles, this is yourself being grounded, practical, sensible, very focused on work. It's possible you may not even see this coming or even be aware. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, being patient, procrastinating, hoping something pays off. This is someone who's feeling very enthusiastic. In fact, they're going to go for this. So like I say, one minute they're very positive, they're going for it. The next minute they're kind of, is this going to pay off? Should I or shouldn't I invest in this? I feel like you're invested in other things. Maybe another person, I don't know. Maybe this is somebody who's been crazy about you, maybe even for quite some time. But it's very possible this is a person where you were focused on somebody else. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Because they've been fantasizing. I can see it. And I do see them making some kind of choice. Yeah, it looks like maybe even yourself, maybe you had a different choice at the time. But a lot of, I see workaholic, but I also see obsession. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, see, investing in work. So it has to do with work. It has to do with building. I feel a lot of you, you've worked with this person. Okay. But they are definitely in that energy of wanting to build. They want this to go in their favor, but there's something they need to know. But it's also an energy of communicating. It's an energy of thinking. See, choosing their words wisely, tempering their thoughts a little bit here. Okay, trying to be patient. This isn't a patient person, but boy, oh boy. Who is this King of Wands? Maybe you've got a choice here, but it really looks like one person's energy because of the Knight of Wands. Someone who maybe you had something on and off, or maybe this person had something on and off. It has to do with marriage and commitment. Maybe you were married to somebody. You know, it could be just telling you. Maybe it's yourself reminiscing. Maybe there's a person that you're thinking about here. Maybe you're, seeing things differently here after a period of time. We have the World here, so this tells me it has to do with change. Some kind of change. Financial. You have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to offer. But it has to do with change. I feel some of you, it's an energy of moving on. Someone's looking to see if you've changed. That's what it is. That's why I couldn't put my finger on it. They're looking to see if you've changed. Maybe your look. Something has changed. Tell me about this King of Wands. Who is this person and what do they want? I feel they could be a Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Little Sag energy. Yeah, maybe that's something you were focused on, but it's possible. I feel like you got a person here who's waiting for the right opportunity to reach out. Yeah, somebody wants to offer you. It's a solid, it's reliable. Maybe you're just focused on something else. Maybe you're reminiscing about someone. Maybe you're the one who's feeling a little different. But it has to do with change. Now, whether someone has changed, if they're coming back around, but I feel like you've moved on. I actually feel like you have a person here who's going to offer you this. They want to start something here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This is an energy of, this is a place where people congregate, where they spend money. Okay, this could be somebody who you worked with. Maybe you worked in the same place. It's a place where people, it's a safe place. It's often just an energy. It's back and forth. I feel this person wants to reach out. It looks like a workplace or a place where you work. Okay, maybe even working out. Okay, maybe even at the gym. Yeah, it's interesting that card's like that. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's a little bit, I feel, fantasizing, maybe a little confused. They're probably looking to see if you have choices. Yeah, so there's a choice right there, Two of Cups, ending with someone. So something has definitely ended. Maybe a person didn't treat you right. You're reminiscing. Maybe it's just telling you to try something different, a different type. Maybe you have a type. Okay, but I feel this is someone who's kind of in that same energy. So it's you or them, but I feel this King of Cups is a person emotionally mature and available, someone longing for love, reminiscing. I feel like you know this person. There's some kind of connection. I don't know if it's a friend or what, but there's a cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. I feel like you have a soulmate connection coming in. This could be just someone who's a friend of somebody else you were dating, maybe married to, they've been obsessed with you. Okay. It kind of looks that way for some. Two of Wands, taking things to the next level. Someone wants to build, but it has to do with them approaching you. I feel this is someone waiting for the right time. They're curious. There's something they want to know. They're going to be very careful how they communicate. So it has to do with them putting effort into communicating. They may have already tried. Maybe they didn't come in right or say the right things. But it's a person who, it's a person who reaches out in a way where they don't always tell you. They're not always clear about what they want. And it's because they're apprehensive. They really want this to work. They want it, they want something. But, maybe they're, with that Eight of Pentacles, I feel like it's work. Someone juggling back and forth. I don't know if you had a temporary position at work where you worked in one place At one point, it was on and off. What is this Eight of Pentacles all about? Yeah, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who wants to reach out. They're hoping you reciprocate. Yeah, they're definitely they're curious. I feel they're going, it's also somebody who reaches out and kind of tests the waters to see if you reciprocate. Very curious. There's something they want clarity in. It has to do with clarity. Six of Pentacles. Reciprocity. They're going to reach out. This is someone at a crossroads, a time in their life. They want this to go in their favor. So they're going to reach out to you. They're going to start something. They're the one who's going to start this. I feel they've already tried at some point. Or you just know them. They're around you. I just wonder if they're connected to somebody you were married to. A friend of somebody you were married to. Who's been holding a torch. Fantasizing, obsessed. Yeah. Because I feel this is somebody who's very enthusiastic at one point and then kind of got deflated here. They kind of started going back and forth whether they should or shouldn't. But I feel this is someone they could be a business owner. Maybe you go to their place of business or they come to yours. Yeah, they're looking here for competition. It's about taking action. They're looking to see if there's competition. Yeah, they're a little worried you won't reciprocate and you may reject them. So I feel this person if you were married to an Aries, Leo, or Sag, somebody who kind of came in quickly and it didn't last, this person's been holding a torch. Okay, so there's this reminiscing. Now, it could be you, again, also reminiscing about somebody here. If you think about this, you probably know who it is. Tell me about the world. It has to do with change, some kind of change where you've moved on from someone. You're moving on. Part of the process of moving on from a situation that isn't right or someone who doesn't treat you right or isn't fair. Whatever marriage, whatever's happened here, it is a process. It takes time to move on. But I can definitely see change coming. There's positive change coming your way. There's taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. See? I feel it's someone who's maybe seeing things from your point of view after a period of time. Or it's yourself. But it also is often, especially with the Two of Wands right there, it's a person who's just kind of on the fence, kind of checking you out, the place where you go, where you spend money, maybe where you work. So that's an energy of someone who wants to build, you see. It's an energy of building, someone perfecting their craft, waiting for the right opportunity, being more patient. So it has to do with being patient, waiting for the right opportunity to approach you. Yeah, it's back and forth. See, this person, 1 minute they feel one way, the next minute they feel another way. I feel they're trying to see things from your perspective. Like if this is a friend of somebody you were married to, like I say, it looks like they're obsessed and they're holding a torch, or reminiscing, someone longing for love. They can't stop thinking about you. Tell me about the Devil. Yeah, there's been some heartache. See, there's been some heartache here. This person knows, definitely. You see, there's been heartache, maybe a third party. Yeah. But wow. I think this is someone who's been in love. They're holding a torch. So I do feel they're looking at things from your perspective. So 1 minute this person's in that Knight of Wands, rushing, charging in, and the next minute they're kind of just seeing things different. So that's why there's this back and forth and on and off energy. Yeah, they're worried you're going to reject them. See, they're looking to see if there's competition, conflict, obstacles. I feel they're trying to avoid drama too, so they will wait for the right opportunity to talk to you. It doesn't feel like a new person. It's like, it actually looks like a friend of somebody who, I don't know if you made a choice, if you chose and married somebody else. And it ended up being a lot of heartache. And then there's this other person. So maybe they chose somebody else. Maybe somebody made a wrong choice. But someone's reminiscing here. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is an energy of someone fantasizing, procrastinating, looking at all the possibilities, how this could play out. It's like they're kind of preparing themselves. Yeah, they definitely don't want a lot of drama. They don't want to cause drama, but they also don't want to miss this opportunity. See, and they may feel they did miss an opportunity. So I don't know if they chose somebody else or you chose. It almost looks like you chose somebody else and you were focused on them. Like you made a choice at some point. So if you take a pause and look at this, you'll probably know. It really does look like a friend of someone you were married to, or you were a friend of someone they were married to. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be a little different for everybody. Or a place of work where you worked. If you had an on and off, you work someplace on and off, that could be it right there. Where somebody feels they missed an opportunity. Like they had this opportunity and then they didn't take it. Because they were worried you wouldn't reciprocate, you see? So, but they've definitely been fantasizing. Yeah. They're about to make a choice to reach out. Taking action here, but like I say, they're going to be careful how they communicate because they don't want to be rejected. Yeah. Here it is. See, they kind of feel like they're not good enough. Energy of lack. See, it's an energy of somebody who doesn't really want a lot of drama. I feel they have some insecurities about reaching out. But they also know they need to put in the effort. So maybe you had someone who didn't put in enough effort here. They weren't reciprocating. I feel like you're looking at something else here. You're just busy working. You don't realize someone's checking you out. It happens all the time. Or maybe you're just acting aloof like you're not interested. Often I see that, the pentacle energies are often very aloof. People who kind of, it's not like not acting interested. It's just being aloof. It's not interested or not interested. It's often a very neutral energy where someone looks at you, you look away, because some people are just like that. In fact, a lot of people are like that because I'm seeing this on and off, back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? I feel somebody feels they missed an opportunity because they procrastinated. They took too long. You may have another person checking you out. But I also feel you could have somebody trying to come back around. Aries, Leo, Sag. But honestly, it looks like somebody here coming in to fight for something they want. Somebody didn't because they didn't feel like they were good enough. They were lacking. Maybe they didn't have a lot of money at the time. Okay. It's definitely a person who's lonely. They're definitely at a crossroads in their life. Who would this be? Let's have a look at Justice. Oops, Justice. There we go. Yeah, so somebody's definitely healing from a divorce, a breakup. Okay, there's been some heartache. It's definitely three people, the energy of three here. So I don't know if you were married to someone or healing. Maybe the timing wasn't right. You weren't over something. Because I do feel they're looking at things from your perspective, because it has to do with change. But it's a change of perspective too, where you could have somebody coming back around seeing things differently. So, like I say, there could be someone thinking of coming back around here. You have someone missing you, longing. But I really feel like you've got a person who's missed an opportunity because they procrastinated. They took too long. They waited. Maybe they were focused on work because it's almost like they may have approached you or there was a connection somehow where they felt they didn't have enough money. They weren't good enough, you see. So, because it's definitely a person who's working. It's like they're trying to build themselves up. And it could be, like I say, somebody at the gym watching you work out. Yeah, so there is see, someone building their confidence. See, someone lacked the confidence. I think the timing was probably off here. If you were healing from a divorce, this person may be aware, like I say, a friend of a friend or a friend of somebody you were married to or you worked with. Okay? Yeah, or at the gym again. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to reach out, but they're looking at, it's very possible too. I see this person trying to find the confidence. you see. They're looking at the possibilities, how this will play out, that you may not reciprocate. So this is why I feel 1 minute they feel positive, enthusiastic, next minute not so much. There it is, justice, balance, being fair. It's about coming in right, saying all the right things. So it's possible this person may have said something to you. It didn't come out right. They said things wrong. So I don't know what's happened here, but it has to do with looking at the possibilities, to do with marriage and commitment, building something. I feel like you were married to someone else, because it looks to me like someone holding a torch. And isn't that what your reading was last week? I can't remember, but it really feels like a similar energy with a little progression. Tell me about this Knight of Wands energy. It's a person who's definitely enthusiastic, charming, determined. It's almost like they wanted to chase after you, but they didn't. You see? But see, they see that Queen of Wands. Now, I don't know if they had a choice between you and someone else. I think they see you this way, as strong, confident, and capable. You see? Somebody who's very determined, somebody who knows what they want, doesn't settle. You may have, like I say, talked to the hand. There may have... I feel like you were married to someone and you were healing. You were going through a healing. This is someone waiting for you to heal. It's almost like the timing's never quite right. It's like something always happens. There's always an obstacle, challenge, something that gets in the way. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Why is this person here? What's this all about? This one wants to come out. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, ending a cycle. Yeah, so this is a cycle that ended. This is someone who wants things to go in their favor. Yeah, see, it's an energy of change. That maybe you've changed. I don't know if you were, this looks like it's just a friend taking it to the next level here. It's like it didn't go anywhere though, because you were married, or you were healing from a divorce, or healing from something here. But it has to do with them coming in right, being like they're seeing things. This is somebody who's very good at, they're very kind and compassionate. This is someone who can, put somebody else's shoes on their, they can see how you would feel if they rushed in too quickly after a divorce. But it's like they wasted time and procrastinated, or wasted time. Should I or shouldn't I? And then they missed the opportunity. Maybe you married somebody else or got into another relationship. It's like the timing's never right. It's like they can't connect. So, because it does look like a friendship going to the next level, but it has to do with them approaching you. Okay. It has to do with this person at a crossroads in their life. See, making that choice. Like I feel they were at a crossroads at the time. Maybe they had just gone through a divorce. They didn't have a lot of money, but they didn't want to miss this opportunity, but they did. So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, I feel this is a friend to someone you were married to, or vice versa. Definitely could be for both of you. But it has to do with the crossroads of life, the timing. That's what I feel has happened here. See, but this is the energy where the timing is now. But there's obstacles, challenges. There may even be competition, you see, because they feel like you might reject them, and they're kind of preparing for that. See, but I feel they're starting to lean more to feeling confident. Yeah, see, 9 of Pentacles, being financially stable. So it has to do with looking to see if you're still single. It's like you're never single. Every time they get a chance, you're already in another relationship. So this is someone who's been holding a torch for a long time. And I feel they're about to act on it. I do feel they're curious if there's competition. I do feel they're ready to fight. Like, this is someone ready to take action. Okay. Yeah. They are prepared that you may reject them. Okay. Definitely. But this is someone who's lonely. I do feel they've been focusing a lot on their money. That's why I feel the timing is never right. Lack and loneliness, you see. Maybe they just didn't say the right things at the first time. The timing wasn't right. Maybe you were, this is often a person who can be kind of sad and lonely, feeling like there's no hope, left out in the cold, you see. But it's also sometimes a person who's just in a very negative frame of mind. I mean, maybe that was yourself. You didn't have a lot of money. You were focused on your money, you see. So this is why I feel like they're just a friend or someone A friend of a friend or someone you were married to. But they've been holding a torch. I feel maybe they were going through a divorce. It's like there was this heartache here. They're reminiscing about this. But it's love. They're holding a torch. I can see it. And there they are. Maybe then they went through a divorce or went through something, a breakup of some kind. But it has to do with them coming in right, putting in the effort. I feel maybe they tried to approach you at some point. They were hesitant, apprehensive. Maybe you weren't interested because you weren't over something. So obviously it's the timing. So let's see where this goes. But I feel like you're either working with them or they're going to approach you at a place where you go, where you do business. They've checked you out. They're offering you this. They're determined. They know what they want. So I do feel they're a lot more confident. See, very confident now. This is where I feel. They're leaning towards feeling more confident. But the next minute they feel like, that's a struggle. Because I actually feel they've tried to communicate in some way. Maybe they rushed in too quickly. Because they felt pressured to hurry, you see. Because it feels like they've been trying to connect, but you're always in a relationship. It's always too late. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there it is right there. See, the judgment, the decision. See, this person made a bad choice, a decision. I feel they just didn't have a lot of money. Maybe they went through a divorce, or like they're looking at things from your perspective. Because they know something here. There it is, new, making a choice for something new. They want to start something. They want to offer you this. They want to, it's an invitation. But it's a judgment. Now, it's possible this person knows. Maybe you've got someone who's thinking of coming back around. Maybe they know. And maybe you've talked about it. Maybe it's yourself. You've maybe shared it with some people. Maybe you've got this person coming back around, and this person's like, kind of like, it feels like, here we go again. There's the sun, the start of something new, a new offer. They want to start something with you. And it's also someone who's curious to see if you have, or this is what's been happening. But they're coming in to fight for what they want. See, they didn't fight. I feel there's someone who's trying to avoid conflict and drama. Okay? Especially if they know the person you were connected to. Ace of Cups. Where's this headed? They're going to reach out and offer you this cup. There they are. They want things to go in their favor. See, they've ended. There's a cycle that ended. Like something happened here. But it has to do with the timing. Now I feel the timing is now. This is somebody who needs to light a fire under it. I feel they procrastinated. Now, I maybe this is someone who is reminiscing. Maybe you were with someone who wasn't really your type. Okay. Maybe they knew something. They're definitely kind and compassionate. They're mature. But I feel that's where they, this energy of rushing in. Maybe this is what they did. Maybe they came towards you before you were healed, before you were over something. Now they're seeing things from a different perspective. So maybe they pressured you too much, or I just feel they felt under pressure. King of Cups doesn't usually pressure anyone, but often it's just someone who feels pressured, to take that opportunity when it's presented, the Wheel of Fortune, the timing. But it has to do with the cycle that ended. See, I feel it didn't go in their favor. Because it's like they maybe just dropped a hint or kind of tested to see if you'd be interested. I feel like you were healing. You were focused on money, other things, working, because somehow you were left with lack from somebody, a lack of money. Yeah, they're definitely, I see everything becoming very clear with the sun. Very clear. Okay. Things are clearing up. So there's something that this person wants to clear up. Maybe they're just clearing things out of their past. I don't know. Maybe clearing out other options. I feel they're looking to see if there is competition. But you've got someone in their feelings here. And it does look like there's an energy of another person, someone who may have hurt you. didn't treat you right when you're married. So that's the healing, releasing all this negativity. This is someone has to do with letting go of all this negativity. It has to do with getting over something before you start something new. That's what I feel that this person was doing, but now they feel like it's almost too late. Maybe you have another person around you, or this other person's coming back around where they've kind of missed this opportunity. Oh my gosh. Well, they're going to offer you this cup. It's a date. They're about to make a decision to express themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Or they could move away to avoid a disaster. See? But it has to do with someone taking the lessons they learned from the past, the things that they know. It's also somebody who maybe didn't take enough time to get to know you. But it has to do with waiting for, it really, for the most part, it's like waiting for things to calm down. I feel this person was waiting for things to calm down. It's a transition. It's a time in between. You may have started something new. They're curious. They want to know. But they're also going to, I feel somebody chose their words wisely because of this. Where's this headed? What is this person? Yeah, they're becoming Knight of Swords. They don't want to let you get away. This is someone who does not want you to get away. I think this is someone who let you get away. And now they're decisive. See, Knight of Pentacles, also very sincere, but yeah, they took their time. So I don't know if they came towards you quickly after you ended a relationship and it didn't go in their favor. I feel at first they were very positive it would, and then it didn't. So maybe they're just not your type. I don't know. But that'll be up to you to decide because they're coming towards you. This is someone who's still a little apprehensive that it won't go in their favor, but they're very sincere. They're decisive, and they don't want you to get away. So I feel this is someone who's just been waiting for things, the chaos and conflict, waiting for things to calm down. Okay, Capricorn? That's what I feel. So if you've just recently divorced or broke up, you've got someone who's been holding a torch, and likely for some time, especially if you've been through several relationships. The timing is never right. You see? Yeah. I feel this is someone who's definitely been frustrated. See? Trust issues too, but it really looks like they were frustrated. To do with the timing. It has to do with them putting in the effort. Or maybe they have to work, or you have different schedules, or yeah. But you know, it has to do with this person perfecting their craft, perfecting their skills. They're focused on money as well. So maybe that's what happened. They had to make themselves financially stable. Maybe they came in with lack because they ended a situation and hadn't healed. Maybe they started something before they were over it. But others of you, I can definitely see you focusing on a past situation. So it has to do with when this happened. But the Nine of Pentacles is a single person. Somebody who's single. See, feeling more confident. Little Virgo energy. So they have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. That almost feels like somebody coming around though. But yeah, I just feel like you've moved on from something and you're focused on money, your own growth. Yeah, they're coming in after a period of time, sincere too, and determined to not let you get away. But it's the energy of wanting to rush. But they needed to wait for things to calm down. It's almost like waiting for the coast to be clear, you see. But I see this person being very frustrated. Also an energy of trust. See, it's about trusting their judgment. They weren't trusting their own judgment. So it looks like you've had something with this person. But I feel like it's just a friend who wanted to take things to the next level. But it looks like a friend of a friend because there's the energy of 3. Let's have a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, being very wise, trusting your inner knowing, your intuition. I feel you probably know them, but I feel you'll be very discerning here with this person. Okay, maybe it's yourself. Maybe you're just thinking, maybe we'll just take it slow. But I do feel this is somebody who does not want you to get away. It's like they're waiting for things to calm down. They're in a rush. I feel they feel frustrated. It's like there's always competition. There's always something going on. I feel they're really trying to, like it's energy of trying to avoid drama and conflict. Maybe even in the workplace if there's competition there. Yeah, but it's also, look at that star there. It's two cards stuck together. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This is somebody with the King of Pentacles energy, financially stable, someone who wanted to come in financially stable. See, this is someone who sees you as popular, their hopes and dreams. Maybe you have some Aquarius in your chart. Maybe you're going through a healing of releasing. See, it's like, I feel it has to do with the timing. It's somebody who wanted to rush in, and I feel they lacked the confidence that either you were ready or the timing was right. Definitely you both had something going on, I feel. Now, whether you were both going through a divorce. So this is somebody who's taking what resonates, the things they know to be true, which isn't a lot, okay? Taking what resonates, leaving the rest behind. But I do feel they're frustrated because the Knight of Swords is right there. It's someone who's frustrated in a hurry. They don't want you to get away, but it's like they needed to let things calm down before they started something. They're planning and preparing something here, and they're definitely thinking of offering you that pentacle. They want to start something. This is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. They've been holding a torch. So you'll probably be able to figure out who this is. If you don't, it'll come to you. Okay. Yeah. So this could be a soulmate connection. I mean, maybe it's just a friend who's been wanting to, they're looking at you differently, checking you out. So obviously they would know some things about you if you've gone through a breakup or if you've been hurt. And, I feel they're very kind and compassionate. This is the thing. I feel like they do see things from your perspective. And this is why I feel what's happened is they waited for things to calm down. But they're, I really feel like you're going to be very discerning. Okay, you know your worth and your value. I do see you releasing somebody and letting it go. But not this person. This is the person who's coming in stable. Now, the King of Cups showed up first, so I do feel they could be a earth sign or water sign. I see Virgo. They could have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their chart. They really could be any of these signs. But that King of Wands under here and the Queen of Wands tells me you both know what you want. You're both not afraid to go after what you want. So, and when I see the Eight of Pentacles here twice, you both work. You're both dependable, perfecting your craft. You're both hard workers. So that's what I find interesting. It's a partnership. They see you as a good partner, you see. Someone who has a comfortable home, someone who's grounded, practical, sensible. Somebody who doesn't bring in the chaos and the conflict. But if there is competition, that's what I feel they're trying to avoid. Or conflict if, like I say, if you've ended things with their friend. It's a friend who's holding the torch is what it feels like. Yeah, beautiful energy. So the moon just came out. Yeah, they've been keeping things to themselves on the low down, possibly secretly admiring you. But they see you as their hopes and dreams, you see. There's something about you that they really, really like. So they know some things. There's no doubt this person knows some things. Yeah, but they are definitely fantasizing about taking this to the next level. But they're very frustrated. Okay, it's about taking action and having to fight. You see, I feel this time this person's going to fight, but it's about becoming more confident, see? Once this person feels confident, things will go in their favor. They may drop a little hint to see if you even reply or reciprocate or say anything. And then if they feel confident, they'll go for it. Yeah, I feel they're just trying to avoid drama. Like, I don't know, maybe it is because it's in a workplace situation or a place where you both go, where you congregate, spend money. Okay, could be a social place, could be a park, some place where you go. Like I say, even a gym where you both work out. So they're trying to avoid the drama. Yeah, anyway. I wish you the best. I pulled out as much as I could. It's just, it's becoming where it's repetitive now. But they are planning to reach out. They're planning and preparing. You see, this is their hopes and dreams. I actually feel, like I say, I feel like, you know, they're releasing things, you're releasing things. I'm not seeing a lot of baggage. It's just an energy of letting go of what no longer serves. You see? This is somebody ready. They adore you. They admire you. But it has to do with it's going to be mutual. That's what I feel they're looking at. They're not sure about that, I can tell. They just aren't, but they're sensible about all this. Wish you the best. Take care, and we'll see you soon.